Hello, beautiful souls. How y'all doing? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Brainy, and this is Brainy Twin Gemini, where we talk about the law of attraction, manifesting your dreams into reality, spiritual health, growth, and fitness, life, love, all good things. Today, I'm going to be doing a message on the Twin Flame Collective as it resonates for masculine energy. I do 4 cards. Being my birth number, the cards always resonate with the collective twin flame energy as it resonates for masculine energy. I do 4 being my birth number. I let the cards fall out as they may be. The cards never fail me. I do it for my own entertainment purposes, quite honestly, because the cards, as I said, always resonate with the energy. I do is as of in the moment. We live in the moment. We don't live in the past. We don't live in the future. I do it as of this very moment. A little bit about myself personally. I am a twin flame, twin connection soul, however you resonate. Came to each other in 2019, went our separate ways, came together at the end of, I believe, 2020, and we've been in physical harmony ever since. I'm a messenger on this journey. I'm here to debunk any of the myths, any of the untruths that are out there. And yeah, so that's that. I really do want to, I'm very excited. I met with someone just the other day. They have a phenomenal website, which I'm going to put in the comment section, and I'm going to put in the description of this video. It's called Awakened Soul. Wonderful being soul. Incredible. I want to say just soul growth. This website is phenomenal. So I'm going to put it there. Everything that I do for your blessed souls, to give you guidance and momentum to move forward on the journey of your soul evolution. Quite a handful or a mouthful there. So I'm going to get started with masculine energy. I will say that we just went through full moon energy, and it's all about letting go. And I feel like many of you may feel a little bit lighter today because you've let stuff go into the universe, and sometimes you don't even realize that you're letting go, but you've let go of all of this, I want to say, this negative energy aura that has been surrounding your orbit. So good. It's all about new beginnings, growth, opportunity, and I just feel very good about the Twin Flame Collective. What has been in this aura, in this orbit, is communication. It is so, I want to say, strong. Communication, contact, just coming together and in the physical and getting rid of that distance between both of you. So I love that also very much. Just a little bit about myself too. Everything I did in my journey of separation, I journaled. This is probably 1/4 of what I wrote. So everything that I've come to you with over the last course of the years is all time-stamped, date-stamped, of all of these, I want to say, beautiful soul evolution concepts came to me naturally through Source, God, Universe, Divine, however you resonate. So many of the people out there that are, I want to say, twin flame messengers as well. Well, some of them took my sacred words out of my journey, out of my journal, I should say. But I have proof, and it's in the pudding right here. So I'm going to get started. So just be careful of who you listen to. I don't mind if you take my concepts and my truth from my sacred truths from my journal, but at least give me credit for it. Monopolizing off somebody's words is just going to get you nothing but trouble. So I'm going to ask for 4 cards. I let them, as I said, fall out. Really, you can see that? Yes. And I'm going to ask for 3. And I'm going to ask for 2 more. Thank you so much. Cannot believe this. Yeah, I love how these come out. I cannot believe this either. Oh my goodness. All right. Sometimes I just leave things out because it's for my own, honestly. my own entertainment. If one person watches, 100, 1,000. Quite frankly, I don't care. I do it for my own entertainment, as it always resonates with the journey. I want to say, yes, this particular journey, this Twin Flame Collective. If you're here, you're in the right hands. Sorry, my watch is hitting my table here. Oh, that's 3 I can't take yet. Let's go ask for 2 more. I feel like you just feel like, I don't know, renewed, new start. You're just feeling full of energy. And it's awesome. Okay, so this is as of the moment, as of now. So this is the masculine's heart space energy as of the moment. And we're just actually going to do 2 here, because this is all energy. And sorry, folks, just bear with me here. Got them. And I'm going to ask for 2. Thank you so much. And 1 more. Oop, too many. Just let it fall out. Thank you so much. And last, these beautiful cards. Beautiful messages for your beautiful souls. And I do want to say that, you know, there is feminine and masculine energy in all of us. Some just fell on the floor. To grab those. Sorry, folks. So don't get caught in those spiritual traps, because you interchange throughout the journey. So if it's 4, I'll take it. If not, no, it's 3. You could be navigating predominantly as masculine energy or feminine energy, but you need to get to that harmonious balance of both. If it's 4, I'll take it. It's not, sorry, folks. It's just got to be patient here. These cards, I can't believe this, okay. These cards are fully charged from the full moon energy. Aw, I love these. Okay. And if you would like these beautiful cards, just go to our Etsy store. They're there, along with some beautiful bracelets that are custom made by us. And if you want a personal message, feel free to go to my website. I'm about 3 to 4 weeks behind. Supply and demand. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with a message. As you can see some of these cards. As I alluded to earlier in the message, it's all like letting go. This full moon I feel like it has just renewed, liberated you, and you're evolving as the best version of yourself. So absolutely the masculine is let go of, I want to say, a lot of attachments, negative energy, low vibrational energy, and they're just in this new light. And that is what this full moon energy has brought to this masculine, and it's beautiful. It's not to say that it doesn't come with its challenges. The masculine is, you know, releasing and letting go of what they thought was them. And what they're coming to realize is that everything that they've known their entire being in this 3rd dimensional world is not what they thought. And there's a quote I read, and it really resonates with me. The soul is not, the ego is not who we are. It's who we think we are. So when you dismantle those layers of the false sense of yourself, it's challenging. And the masculine energy has had many, many challenges along the way, but they're overcoming these challenges. If you look at this card, a lot of thought went into these cards. You see that the masculine energy standing on top of a mountain and looking. They've had to climb mountains to overcome these challenges. And ironically, they've let go, and they are doing amazing. These 2 cards absolutely resonate with one another. And why is that? Well, first of all, I feel like you're both angels, or angelic souls. And I've always, like, when I wrote in this journey, I wrote about my journey in separation, I felt like we were selected, first of all, to come to each other in divine time. It's this whole connection is divinely orchestrated. And sometimes it just seems cruel and unfair because you come into each other with this unconditional love, and you do things for each other that no one in this lifetime has done. It's a love that you've never felt, that's what unconditional love is. It's a love that you cannot explain. It's a love that you cannot reconcile with, but it's a love you cannot part with in your heart. It's unconditional love. But what I feel about this card is, as the masculine lets go, they're actually meditating love for their divine feminine and unconditional love. And one thing I always say is unconditional love is unconditional love, no conditions. So even though I'm in harmony with my beautiful twin, I meditate every day. I love with zero condition. I love with no conditions. I still do it. We often fall into these traps. Well, I'm loving unconditionally. Why aren't they coming back to me? Right at that moment, you're putting a condition on that love. This is a gift. This is a blessing. This is a miracle. You've been chosen. I feel like just terminology here, as disciples, to raise the vibration of the earth that we're living in with this unconditional love that you have for each other. You know, sometimes you want to sever, or I've stumbled across things, cord cutting, severing the bond. I don't feel like it's possible, but if that's something you believe in, it's what you believe in. I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm here to help you navigate your journey and stay on the path to your soul evolution, and which is ultimately your self-love. But no matter how turbulent your journey is and how challenging it is, you always will migrate back to that love. And that's what's meant to happen. You're meant to stay in unconditional love and faith. If you don't, you veer off the path. And then who knows what happens. So it's also very beautiful. The masculine energy, lastly, views you as this beautiful angel. When they came in, they originally felt unworthy of our love. And they felt that you are like this beautiful angel, you deserve everything. And at that moment in time, they were like, what does this person see in me? I can't give them everything I feel that they deserve. They are a queen, a goddess, a princess, and I want to give them their palace. But at this moment, I cannot. And they felt unworthy of your love, and they felt a lot of masculine energy is bounded by this I want to say egoic energy and this unworthiness. And some of it, a large portion of it is why they migrate or move away, because they just feel like if they move away from you, you'll get what you deserve. And they wish nothing but peace, harmony, and happiness for you. They would never do or hurt you purposely, ever. Never, never, never. But when you come into each other, you go into this bubble of, and unfortunately it's not sustainable, because there's a lot of trauma and healing that needs to be done. And I always say right from the get-go, your heart would explode from the inside out. Like a volcano, it would erupt. I don't think the soul is capable at that moment in time to sustain the love that you have. It's meant to awaken you, and then you go and endeavor your journey of healing and awakening. And ego death, dark night of the soul. Ego death is all of those things, believe it or not. And I can't wait to share that video I'm working on with you. I feel our hearts aligning in the 3D. I felt that yesterday, ironically, when I was meditating. And it's this weird vibration. I can't explain it. It's like a vibration in your heart. It's not painful. It does not mimic a heart attack or anything like that. It's just like a vibration. Like your heart is vibrating. And I absolutely felt that. And you are aligning in the 3D. So you're already aligned in different realms and different dimensions. And as you navigate through your spiritual awakening and your journey, and the key I feel to getting to destinations you haven't been before is meditation, breathing, clearing that mind. So that there's nothing in the mind. It's tough. You know, one thing I can say is breathe in 4 times, exhale 6 times. Focus only on the breathing. You know, your mind will, your mind, your ego will take you to places. Focus on the breathing. And if you can clear that mind, which is difficult, then you will see and feel the most incredible things. And that is one of them. This vibration of the heart. Absolutely. They're peeling away the false layers of their false self. And when they do, it's scary. You know, sometimes, I want to say both masculine and feminine energy, you start peeling away these layers, you start to awaken. And then it gets so scary that you kind of, I don't know, you stay there. I guess that's the best way to put it. And you don't move forward because the fear is binding you, and that's your ego. And you're trying to hang on to what is normal, what you're used to, what you're attached to. But the masculine's doing it, and it's not voluntary. I want to say it's divine, and it's beautiful. And I've surrendered to oneself and our love. So there's a lot of things going on with this masculine energy: letting go, surrendering, unconditional love, peeling away the false layers. As you get to your true authenticity, which is higher self, higher consciousness, you automatically surrender. You surrender to oneself. And surrendering is, I don't know, it's such a liberating feeling. You constantly evolve, you constantly surrender, you constantly peel away the false layers. Because as quickly as those layers melt away, they can come back, especially if you're around the vibration. And you know, like you start building, I want to say that, those layers back up again. Well, it is a constant soul, like evolution. And once you get to it, it's enlightenment. And very, very few people on this earth really, really come to pure enlightenment. And when you do, wow, what a great place that is. I have indecision here, but I have challenges, and I feel like they are the same thing. So when the masculine's navigating their journey, there's a lot of indecision. There's a lot of, I want to say, third-party imposters that come in and interfere with this masculine soul growth and evolution. And what they do is they stand, like they're there and they're like, okay, well, which way do I go? The best message or advice that I can give to any one of you on this journey: follow your gut. Your gut instinct will never take you or steer you in the wrong direction. There are certain elements out there that I feel is interference on your journey. Imposters. I don't know, and I've if you're not new here, you've heard me say this before, and if you are new, maybe you're meant to hear this today. When I first came into my beautiful, beloved soul, it was fast, furious, vulnerable, unexplainable. I never felt this way before in such a small period of time. And I'm like a professional. I'm like, this is like, what, stalker? Like, am I obsessed? Like, is this a unhealthy delusion? I went through all of this when we first came into each other, and it was just crazy. So what I did, which I've never done, and I've never done to this day, I went to a convention, a women's convention, and there was a whole bunch of people there, like reading cards. I don't like to think of myself as a tarot reader, but if you do, you can. I don't even read tarot. This is Oracle. And I do it just strictly out of entertainment. But anyways, I said, okay, well, you know what? I'll decide. I'll do it. I've never done it before. I'll do it. And I did it. And this individual said that we were not meant to be together. We to run the other direction, and all of this shenanigans. And so because I'd never been there and I was very vulnerable, I was like, oh my, and I was heartbroken. And so what happens is a thought is a living energy. So then I started thinking about it, and I brought that energy to life. Sure as shit, a couple weeks later, we were in full-blown separation. And I was like, this can't be right. So then that's when I started to journal this journey. And that's when all the wisdom of Kundalini, chakras, like everything. I never Googled any of this. It's all here. Someday I should read it to you and look and show you the date stamps. You'd be like, wow. So sometimes there's imposters there that interfere with the faith in your heart. And just please follow you and what your heart tells you to do. Because I feel like this is the interference sometimes, and I don't know, it interferes with the faith. And it's sad. It's truly, truly sad. Happy family. Again, sometimes when we're in physical separation, it's so crushing, it's so deflating, it's so confusing. The masculine feels exactly what you feel. Even though they don't have the courage to come to you and tell you what they feel in their heart, it's unconditional love. It's at the soul level. And our souls inhabit our temple. Our temple is the third dimension. Our soul is something so far greater than that. And regrettably, we live in a third dimensional world. So we always attach ourselves to that third dimensional stuff. But this masculine loves you like no tomorrow. And they always will. And it's a bond that can never be severed. And sometimes the overthinking is the nemesis on your journey. Navigate with the voice of your heart. But they are just thinking about having a happy family with you. So you may not always feel that energy with your masculine. I want to say that a lot of the times you're very aligned, but sometimes you're misaligned. So they do want that. And I feel very strongly with this energy today. Rest and rejuvenation. As I said, something happened. This full moon just liberated, and I feel like you had a very good sleep. And there's a lot of rest and rejuvenation through this full moon that occurred yesterday. And you know why I say this is because I get very disrupted by the full moon energy. I often don't know when the full moon is coming. I do know about a few days before because I'm very restless. I cannot sleep. I get insomnia. But I slept like a baby last night, and I feel like a lot of you did too. And while you were sleeping, you were purging, and you were traveling, and just healing so many things that need to be healed. And as a result, the door to spirit is opening. I feel the masculine, once they let go, once they peel away, once they surrender. Surrendering is probably one of the hardest things to do, and to stay surrendered. I want to say God, Source, brings all of this wisdom, all of these messages of truth and faith and love. And they're just getting so many downloads. And these downloads are giving them the confidence to overcome that sense of, I want to say, those self-worth challenges that they're coming. This is giving them the confidence. This is giving them the courage. This is giving them the restoration of the soul to let them know that they are worthy of your love. Because when they came in to you, they love you just as much. But they always want to reconcile that love, just like you do, feminine. So they're like, how can I feel like this towards this person? This isn't real. They deserve better, all of this stuff. The royal you, I feel like the royal you is your true authentic self. And this masculine energy, because of this unconditional love, they are peeling away the false layers of themselves, and they're getting to their royal you. Time machine. Now, you can resonate this any way you want, but how I resonate this is the masculine was caught in a time machine, however they're out. Time machine is the past, being stuck in the past. Being stuck in the past is it creates anxiety, it creates depression. But they've stepped out of that time machine. They put the past behind them. They've let it go. They've surrendered. And they've learned, they realize that the past is merely a destination that you are meant to learn lessons. It's okay to revisit the past if you need to remind yourself of the lesson that needed to be learned. But it is definitely not okay to keep living there, because you're just putting yourself in a prison. Enjoy the moment of now. Enjoy the beauty of this moment. You know, look at everything and just be grateful. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. Love it also very much. Your masculine is doing wonderfully. I want to do animal spirit, because many of you know, I feel like these divine, beautiful souls come to us at the most perfect time. And I feel like many of you, animals gravitate towards you naturally. Oh, I love this. Transformation is beautiful. It's number 11. I can't believe this just fell out. Transformation is beautiful. Exactly that. Rebirth, transformation. It's all beautiful. And this just speaks in volumes to the message in itself. Wow. It just clarifies pretty much everything I've been saying. You're both morphing into this beautiful, beautiful I want to say soul. And you do so much for each other. You may not visibly see, but spiritually and soulfully, you do so much. And you're transforming, well, the masculine is transforming into the best version of themselves, let's say. It all resonates. And transformation is beautiful. I just love that card. It doesn't come out that often, truly. And so I'm going to give you 2 beautiful messages to take with your beautiful souls on this beautiful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be in this wonderful, beautiful world we live in. So, I can't. You have to read this. I swear I do for my own. Your life will transform when you learn to truly love yourself just as you are. You are perfect just the way you are. Accept this and you will be amazed by the changes it brings into your life. Butterfly spirit, transformation. This is never ever a coincidence. The way these cards fall out, they're divinely guided, and I love it so much. And positive thoughts are instrumental in creating positive, loving relationships. Fear and doubt only create to serve greater uncertainty. Think more about what's right in your relationship and less on what you think is wrong. And that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Our thoughts are living energies. And think more about what's right. Think more about how you were blessed with such a gift, a magical blessing of feeling a form of love that you have never felt before. And why is that? Because God, Divine Source, wants you to feel that love, because you're absolutely deserving of it. And you know, I want to say positive and loving thoughts are instrumental. So love, and that's one thing I can say and I want to say again, is if you can, take 10 minutes, 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night, breathe and just say, I love you, and I love you without condition. Watch how your life transforms as a result of that. And don't kid yourself, you're masculine and loves you unconditionally. So that's what I have for you beautiful souls today. If any of this resonates, kindly hit the subscribe if you haven't already for more videos like this. I'm so excited about some of the work I'm doing and able to share with you. Like, comment, love to hear your comments. And don't forget to check out that wonderful, beautiful website, Awakened Soul, which I will put in the comments and in the description box. Have a beautiful day, folks.